girls, let's start the Underjaw tutorial, and we will start with activating this area. Cross hands, put your thumb right here along your clavicle bone, like you're trying to address your clavicle bone. Bring your shoulders up, make the 7, 8, 9 chins as possible. Make like a turtle goes in with its head for 10 seconds, and then drop your shoulders and grow from the top of your head, lifting the tongue on the upper palate, feeling the stretch all over the sides. Then switch the hands of your hug, and again make this short, make your shoulders go up to your ear, make this happen. Like you're trying to reach your shoulders, touch your ears, and then relax. Tongue on the upper palate. Switch your hands, and again. 1. Like you're trying to make all of the scallions, sternocleidomastoid, all of this shorten, and then you drop and you grow. We are warming up, and we are also making arterial blood come in. Hold, like you feel increase of the temperature, and then grow from your top of the head. Very good. Now we're going to work with the platysma. Obviously, the platysma can pull our underjaw down. So we're going to work with the area where the clavicle bone and the shoulder meets with this type of the fold. I want you to make the fold go towards the ceiling. So like this right here. You're gonna stand here for 10 seconds. Don't pinch it. The idea is you're trying to remove everything from the bone. If working with this hand is too much, you can work with one hand, but then you need to know exactly how to hold that fold. I still like to work with one hand. And now, once the fold is being unglued from this triangle, you're going to start have that fold towards your jawline. Yes, you lifting that fold, your thumbs are pushing that fold towards your jawline up to here, and then the fold disappears. So again, you taking the vertical fold, and then you're driving it towards the jawline. And then at some point, the fold disappears. The same way we're gonna go along the whole clavicle bone, just like that. Just make sure that there is no glued spots. If there is a glued spot, obviously you spend more time on it. You have to unlock this area for our underjaw. Then the same here. First, find that corner. So this is where your clavicle and shoulder kind of meets. This is where the tissue would love to get inside. And by doing that, pulls from here and get us a nice underjaw. You see, you can tilt your head. Just anything that helps you to pull the tissue from there. As much as possible. And now you're driving this tissue towards your jawline. Up, up, up. One more lift. Good. Now this the same way on top of your clavicle bone, couple times towards the middle. Very good. Now you are imagining your fingers are the magnets, and they obviously the magnet's gonna go through your tissue, so you feel that connection between your fingers, but they cannot touch. You're gonna go with your fingers as a magnet, and you know, if you ever use the butters the same, you feel like a little bit of that magnitude. So the same way will be happening right here along your trapezius edge and along your lymph nodes. Obviously we have to open it. So find the edge of your trapezius. How do you find it? You understand where is your sternocleidomastoid. Trapezius edge will be somewhere here. So the first magnet goes somewhere here. If you feel like strings, again, you're not pressing. You can be on strings as long as you are not feeling pain and you don't press on them. And another fingers are going here, so they are trying to connect. You're trying to connect with that magnitude. You're gonna wait, and your finger is going to at the same time have your underjaw support. This finger, the index, and you're gonna have your tongue on the upper palate. You're gonna open your jaw and vibrate with your fingers. You are compressing your trapezius edge and at the same time working with the underjaw. So find the trapezius. You can move your head, play along just to find the trapezius edge. Index touching your jawline. Magnets go here. Make sure that there is no pain. Vibrate. You can vibrate with one hand, because if I vibrate with this, I almost feel like a little pain, so vibrate with one. Very good. Now all of the tissue towards the back, like you're trying to put it towards the back. You will need a napkin. You will be holding your beginning of the ear and your sternocleidomastoid. You can use a table as a support, so you can put the elbows, and then you're going to be separating. Ear goes up and diagonal, sternocleidomastoid go down. We are opening this edge. Obviously, if this edge is puffy, it's going to push the fluid towards the underjaw, and we want to unlock this this angle of the mandible again, because it's a part of underjaw. It's a part of stuck underjaw. So let's go. Hold your ear pretty deep, but no crazy. Don't, like, you understand that you're still holding your out ear. And 1, 2, 3, separate the hands. Finger is trying to go right in between your sternocleidomastoid and your jaw. Separate. Bring your ear up. Second side. Breathe, shoulders down. If you have tension, again, you can use a table as a support. Very good. Now one hand here, and they just vibrate. So imagine there is a gland and you just vibrate along, so we can drain it because we're already working on it. Just one hand here, we are vibrating. Second side. Very good. 2 hands here, nicely, very softly drain. Very softly drain, exhale, shoulders down. drain and exhale. Now the tissue that I was telling you goes inside, so right in between your jaw angle and ear. I want you to pull the tissues the same way we were doing on the clavicle. Pull the tissue, not pinching, comfortably like this, out. Pull it out like this. You will potentially touch the lymph channels as well here, stimulate the gland, and pull that fascial pull. And now all of this is going towards the sternocleidomastoid and towards the back. And if you feel that there is stuckness on your sternocleidomastoid, this is a homework for you to do separately your sternocleidomastoid and you towards the back. One more time. You can bring your head slightly towards, so it's like this, it's very hard to grab. Slightly towards the back. Give it more underjaw. And then when you know that you're not working with skin, you're already with everything else, you moving the fascia of it towards the back. Second side. I'm pulling it. It's almost front of the sternocleidomastoid, and we're going, but I'm trying to get this under angle. That's why we were vibrating. That's why we were doing a lot of other motions that we did today. Opening the platysma angle. All to see a real difference in the underjaw. And slide. Again, you can tilt, so the tissue, but this is skin. So I'm trying to grab deeper and deeper. And fold towards the back. Very good. Now we're going to the hyoid bone. First of all, if some people experience a lot of fluid, you should already feel your maybe more watery mouth, some fluid under the throat. Now we're gonna go to the hyoid bone. Find your hyoid bone. So this is your throat. You can start the butterfly hands. What means butterfly? They are very soft. This is like a butterfly weight, right? Start palpating your throat. This is important. So troche, and then you arrive to your hyoid bone. Hands on the table. You're gonna move your face towards one side, and this obviously your throat you try to move towards opposite. Then you're gonna stand here, so it's not gonna be all the way there because that's the muscles are short. And then you're gonna swallow 3 times. Swallow and then pull the tongue out. So this is how it looks. This is my max. I'm swallowing 3 times. Now I can move a little bit further. You can even move with your eyes. And now I'm gonna pull the tongue out. It's gonna be parallel my nose. 3 times. And now I'm gonna move my tongue towards the side that I turned away from. You should feel amazing stretch. Don't move your jaw. I'm talking, so it's very hard for me, but if you need to, you can use one hand to stabilize, but I'll try. Be quiet. This is great. Come back to neutral. Switch the butterfly hands and move again. You touching somewhere here. The hyoid bone is very interesting bone. It doesn't connect to another bones. It's connected with the ligaments, muscles, and it's not that hard. So don't squish it. When you swallow, it moves. turn away. Obviously now the throat goes towards this side. I'm swallowing 3 times. Now when I swallowed, I can try to move a little bit further. Now I'm gonna do my tongue front, towards the front. Towards parallel of my nose 3 times. And now I'm gonna go towards side that I turned away from. Oh, great. Come back to neutral. Now have again your hands parallel to your trachea and towards your holding your hyoid bone. Don't think about your hyoid bone, now think about the tongue. That tongue and hyoid bone is here. You're gonna move your tongue away and you're gonna vibrate. Again, we're gonna drain all of this. And then you're gonna move your tongue like you're trying to swallow your tongue and also vibrate. So like this. And now swallow. Relax, drain everything very lightly, don't push the tissue. Now have your fingers right on the corner of your ramus of the mandible, right here, and you're gonna see which corner is closer to your shoulders. Basically, you can use your hands. I like to use you can use your thumbs, you can use your fingers. So this corner is closer to my ear, this corner is closer compared to each other, this closer to the shoulder. The one, if you have neutral, congratulations, start with any side. The ones that is closer to the ear, that's the side that we start with. Now you're going to have your jaw, you can support it like this, You're gonna have your jaw comfortably without clicking. If you have clicking, that's not the exercise for you. You're gonna have your fingers go along, you're trying to massage your medial pterygoid, and at the same time, your jaw goes opposite direction. And massage. And then jaw goes towards this side, coming back home. One more time. On the second time, you can try to open your mouth a little bit deeper. The same on the other side. Towards this side, move. You are moving not inside of your throat, you're moving along, you're moving up this bone with your other hand. To the neutral again. And here. And open it a little more. Very good. Now we're going to work with the jawline itself, make the tissue a little bit more tighter. Zygomatic arch, in order for us to lift it all up as a finish. So start with, again, not pinching, pulling this jawline with. Don't do this. This is a mistake. So your index finger, they just compressing the tissue, just pulling the tissue down. They're compressing the tissue to see if there is And if you have seen the snow and you seen the snow that just fell off, and you see the snow that people walked in, and it's like compressed, it doesn't look. So we're trying to make it fluffy again. If you feel like there is a snow that been stepped in, you're making it fluffy. But if your fingers want to drag the tissues as your cheek down, and I've seen this happen, then just don't use them. Use only the thumbs to be safe. So the thumbs are the powerful one. They take all of the underjaw and making it part of your cheek, like this, like this. Chin is a tricky area because we have a chin fat, but we still can work on it. All of it up. One more time, more confident and more with the pulling out and up. And with the checking what is inside. I have a scar here and it's harder for me to pull because my fascia is tight there. Do you see? Pulling platysma. You can do the chin, but chin is very hard to get. You can just palpate, so we prevent bone resorption, but you can't really pull it as here. Very good. Now we are going to the Zagamari card. We are not pinching. This is we're just going to address some of the things where it connects through the ligaments. So we are pull this, and then sometimes the ligament feels like a nail. So you just pull the tissue. You will feel like one is really close to the periosteum. It's normal. It's okay. But we just need to work on the side of the neck or of the face, because again, this is all, we have to pull the fascially underjaw towards our zygomatic arch. As crazy as it sounds. Just nicely find that maybe a little bit painful, but not much pinching, more pulling out. Not much pinching, more pulling out. And not down, okay? Now we're gonna find another nail in our face that is actually contributes to a lot of hollowness of the cheeks, nasolabial folds, and lip distortion. How are we gonna find your nasolabial folds? Find your mediolus, corner of your lip. Your nail will be somewhere in this area, so you're gonna take. And again, with the idea that we're gonna wanna lift cheeks up, you're gonna find that painful spot. Just pull it a little bit out. Let it melt inside of your fold. And let it go. It can be very small. It could be a little bit bigger on some faces. So just find that trigger points. Again, this is where it will be. Where's my hands cross? Somewhere here. Some people can easily find it by making a parallel fold to the jawline. Some people have to make more diagonal. And once you find it, let it melt by you lifting the tissue away. Just 2 times. No need to go crazy. Now give your cheek a little time. You're gonna have your hands on the table. If you don't have a table, you're just this is going to be a motion. You're gonna be lowering your head, while I usually ask you have your tongue on the upper palate on a daily basis. But today, on this exercise, during this 20 seconds, we're gonna have our tongue on the lower palate. That will help us to palpate the trigger spots. So here I want you to be a little bit stronger with your thumbs and find the trigger spots, but you can't really find them because if you have a tongue on the upper palate, your muscles are tense. So a lot of people finding it better when the muscle is actually relaxed. So have your tongue on the lower palate, and go along this, and then go like this. finding the trigger spots and like moving the fluid away from this opening passes that we just opened to this opening pass. Tongue on our lower palate. And go. You will see that your fingers can go deeper. Don't let them to be fully crazy there, poking, but find some trigger spots. And then you can move towards the side. Good. If you feel there was no trigger spots, if in general you feel that when we go like this, you also don't feel any trigger spots, then there is a possibility that you don't have trigger spots and that you need to do more exercises for the tongue. Any exercises that pull in the tongue, the circles on the cheek, anything that actually makes the underjaw to be more stimulated versus shorten it. Different muscles can be in different tonus there. So if you don't feel anything, that it's no strings, everything is soft and great, that means that you need to pull your tongue more every day. You can pull your tongue like sit there for 30 seconds. Make sure you don't do it with the jaw. Now we are ready for the full lift. This is the exercise when we go along our masseter point here. So we're gonna be lifting all of this up. Imagine you wearing tights. So you don't wanna rush through the tights, you're gonna break, you're gonna break tights, but you wanna have it all, so this is a lot of bicep. You starting with your underjaw, and you are like fascially lifting, drop this shoulder. This hand only helps a little bit because, if you're gonna do this, it's a little not, this hand is helping to lift it from the bottom. You're taking all of this slow, and lifting it all towards your temporalis. Relax your shoulders and lift it all towards your temporalis fascia, towards your head. And again here, but start slow. Make sure you're not just on the skin. How do you make sure? You feel that fascial pull. You feel that pull up from here. And you let the tissue go. Like a tights. So you're really wearing your face back, making it tighter towards the crown of your head. Very good. Now a little stretch. So lower your shoulder, bring your head, let everything stretch a little bit. And second side, lower your shoulder, making it stretch, both shoulders leveled. Now have your hand and do this motion, but from the back of your neck. So like this, like you lifting the back of the neck, you lifting your head away from your spine. One hand goes, then another. As lower you go on your spine, better be. And you lifting it. And you lifting it all. And you lifting it all. You lifting it. Great. The last exercise, just so we complete our facelift. Have this portion of your hand right below your cheekbone. It doesn't matter exactly, not important not to be here, important not to stand like right there, but anywhere it's actually will be benefiting. We're just gonna hang there. We're gonna hang there. We're gonna hang and you try to kiss something that in front of you. So you are moving your tissue by moving your lips forward. So your hands are not moving. This is getting so much tension and so much inside that we have to do this one exercise. So you're moving it, but if you have a lot of tension in your lips, then just let them hang. You can lower your head and 10 seconds. Very good. The goal of this tutorial is to have increased temperature of your underjaw. This means that circulation is there, arterial blood is there, and it's tightening your skin as we speak. Good job!